Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no nonsense, but I really...
And he's decided to go for it! Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get it back? Marco venturing down the left. Can he get on the end of this? Raspadori picks it up out wide. Oh no, what? And Keane! Goal, Italy! Keane at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
For Italy, after 17 minutes, is number 20, Keane! Keane! Keane!
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Dembele. Now who's going to be first to this? Nicked it back promptly. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's skewed away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's good running with the ball. Politano in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? No. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A case now of complete... Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Zaire Emery picks it up from the goal kick. Barella Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Keane. And that has put paid to that. And that signals the end of the first period. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again. France decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Now it's Politano. He's found the way through. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe! And they're back on the ball again. And that was very necessary.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Out towards the flank. And he shoots! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Italy are having a ball here. Now Keane. There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Fratesi. That is a great pick out. Now it's Keane. He's shifting through the... Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 20.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Yeah, it's all happening now.
And the shot!
Substitution.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Looking for options for movement. Zaire Emery, played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Upamecano. Oh, it's Dembele. Koundé is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution in progress.
Deftly away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Koundé. Cherki looking to receive it in terrific effort. He's put it wide. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's gone forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Thuram. Takes a shot. Oh, there was plenty on that. That looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting the...
Chance! That's a fair try, but just off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Doué picked out brilliantly. They've got to be quick to recover this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Dembele. That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Barcola! Brilliant from Barcola! He's got himself an absolute peach. And France are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And smartly reclaimed. Nicely weighted ball. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Tchouaméni. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's going in strongly.
Now that looks a decent ball. Olise shapes to shoot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That has ended up in no man's land. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very... He'll try from distance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Doué. And here's Olise. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And they've got rid. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Dembele. Koundé. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the throw. France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't... He's one-on-one! Big chance! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Upamecano. Now it's Mbappé. Oh, well played, well sorted out. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. There's the shot! And a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Number 18,
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now they can clear their lines. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Who saw this coming? France are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Thuram picks it up out wide. Great ball, and the shot! Oh wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 18,
And now he has two. France now on the verge of victory. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much. That's that, the end.